Selling a home, if you've never done so before, it can be a daunting task. How do you prep your house? How do you price it so you don't leave any money on the table? How do you negotiate offers? How do you go about everything? I know it seems like a lot and you don't want to make mistakes that a lot of home sellers are making. So I'm going to go through this whole video and tell you exactly from start to finish how you list, how you prep, how you make the most amount of money selling your home. So let's get right into it. Before we start, I'm Tristan Ritchie. I work with Lake City Realty here in Sudbury, Ontario. I help people buy and sell in the Sudbury region. If you need any help, feel free to reach out, but I'm gonna go through this, no strings attached, just so you can get a good idea. Step one, just invite a realtor over, someone like myself that can come and give you an accurate price. What we're gonna do is bring comparables, so other homes in the area that have sold. An experienced realtor will have been through these homes, so they'll know the difference. Why is your home worth a little bit more or maybe a little bit less than these recent comparables? We'll also give you an idea of the general market and the way that it's going right now. Are there a lot of buyers, sellers? So where are you going to price your home? Multiple offers, or are you going to price it a little high and wait for the right buyer? That all depends on the market condition. Number two, when you pick the right realtor to sell your home, then it's the home prep stage. This takes about a week to 2 weeks, depending how much decluttering you have to do. So the main thing would be decluttering. Then you want to stage, then you want to take photos, video, virtual tour. Make sure that you're getting all of that included. And I know we charge 5% and that all gets included in the 5%. We have the most extensive listing package. So make sure that if you're selling your home, they're not skipping any of those steps because those are so important when you go to list your home. You want it to look perfect online. So number three, once the home is prepped and the photos, all that, you get the marketing material. I'm gonna go a little bit more in depth about the photos and videos and that stuff because it's super important, like I mentioned in the last note. So the photos and videos have to be professional. It's not with me with my iPhone taking photos. You want it to look like a magazine when you're listing it because that's where everyone's gonna see it first. The reason that we do videos, kind of like you're seeing this one right now, is the videos, people are more likely to stop and watch for video than they are for photos. So you get a couple more eyeballs, more potential showings, more potential offers. And part of this whole process as well is marketing the property. So when I say marketing the property, I'm not just saying click post on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. That will get you 100 views, 200 views. What I like to do and what you should be getting for included in your fee is ad spend. So spending money, putting it in front of the right people. So once you have all this beautiful marketing material, you don't only want 50 people to see it, you want to make sure it's getting seen by thousands. Once your home is prepped, marketing materials ready, starts advertising, then you're actually getting listed. You're getting showings and open houses. So the way the showings work is either your realtor is going to text you when there's a showing, hey, showing at 4:30. You normally get 24 hours notice, but sometimes it's a little quicker. Or they use the app like we do, where you get a notification, you can reply Y for yes, confirm the showing, or N for no. If you don't want the showing at that time, let us know why, because then we need to explain why you're canceling the showing, just to make sure they don't think anything is wrong. Then open houses, usually those are Sunday 2 to 4 or Wednesday 5 to 7. Those help get extra people through. Open houses don't help as much as people think, but they're also good for the agent, right? It's like a win-win. You get extra traffic, your neighbors come through. The hope is that the neighbors tell their friends, hey, and there's a house in my neighborhood. So you could get an extra buyer, and then it's also good. This is the behind the scenes of a realtor is it's known in the industry. If you do more open houses, you could potentially find a new client. Next is the offers and negotiation. So this part, again, you're gonna talk to your realtor about if you have 10 offers or if you have just one offer. You're gonna use different strategies. Depending how motivated you are, how motivated they are, it really will affect the negotiating process. But once you get to this point, then talk to your realtor and discuss the best strategy for yourself. If you didn't get multiple offers and you didn't get a no conditions offer, then there's what's called the conditional period, which is usually 5 to 7 days. Usually that could vary, and you have financing and inspection. Those are the two main ones. There's a few others that could pop up, but during that period, if you're the seller, you're basically the offer is in the buyer's hands. So they have 5 to 7 business days where you can't back out and they have time to get their financing in order and do an inspection. If they're comfortable with those, within the 5 to 7 business days, they can do what's called waive those conditions, which would make it a firm offer. Once the offer is firm, that's when you can put the sold sign in the front yard and tell all your friends that your house is officially sold. From a firm offer to closing day, which is the day that the buyers get the keys, then all you basically have to do is pack and tell your realtor which lawyer you're going to be using. At some point closer to the closing day, you're going to meet your lawyer and sign some paperwork, making sure all that is firmed up. Once you met with your lawyer, then it's just completely moving out. Usually you have until 4 p.m. that day. You might want to get out a little earlier just to be safe, but you'll have till 4 p.m. that day to move all of your stuff out. So that's the whole process, start to finish, how you list a home, every step. So if you have any questions, or if this is something that you're looking to do in the near future, even if it's not in the next month or two, it's a year, 2 years from now, you can feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to help you guys out. And if you're not in Sudbury, I hope this video helped you guys as well. So I'll see you guys in the next one.